I don't know who you are.
The South by Southwest Film Festival started off with a bang as Source Code made its world premiere. Friday night, the stars walked the red carpet outside the Paramount Theater for the opening night of the festival. Duncan Jones, who most recently directed Moon, is behind this new sci-fi thriller.
The one thing I really like about your movies are they're rooted in some sort of aspect of realistic science.
The science fiction element of it is something which is tied in, and hopefully the audience will just go, because it's a thriller and it's action and it works.
Jake Gyllenhaal stars as Captain Coulter Stevens, who wakes up in the body of an unknown man. He discovers he's part of a mission to find the bomber of a Chicago commuter train. He learns he's part of a government experiment called the Source Code, a computer program that enables him to cross over into another man's identity in the last 8 minutes of his life. Michelle Monaghan plays his love interest.
We really just hit it off. We really enjoyed each other's company.
Source Code comes out in theaters April 1st.
I'm gay.
Christopher Plummer tells his son, Ewan McGregor, he is gay and wants to live the life he's always dreamed now that McGregor's mom is dead in Beginners. Mike Mills wrote and directed the film that finds McGregor falling in love with a girl as he watches his 75-year-old father embrace his new life. He, too, tries to begin a life that he has always wanted.
What overall do you hope people take away from your movie?
If that can be contagious in any way to the audience, that change just when you least expect it could happen, and this sort of flowering of emotional vulnerability can happen right when you don't think it can, that would be great.
Beginners screens Tuesday at 7 p.m. at the Arbor and hits theaters nationwide June 3rd.
You want to tell me more about my dad?
Rachel Harris may have been a nagging girlfriend in The Hangover, but in Natural Selection we see a much more conservative character, Linda White, a Christian housewife in suburban Texas. She learns her dying husband has a 23-year-old illegitimate son named Raymond living in Florida. Linda grants Abe's final wish and sets off to find Raymond and bring him back before her husband passes away. Director Robbie Pickering wrote the screenplay after learning his stepfather was dying, and he worried about his mother being alone.
That's the kind of fear that keeps you up at night, and then anxiety. And I wrote the script kind of as therapy, telling myself my mom would be all right.
Natural Selection screens tonight, 9 o'clock at the Alamo South Lamar, and again Friday at the State Theater.